Good morning. It is 5:15 a.m. and we are getting ready for one of the first brick sessions of the year. I'm pretty fatigued, as you can tell from yesterday. But it's gonna be a rad day. Let's go. This morning is going to be a non-stop ride. It's going to be about, I think, 2 hours and a half. So I'm going to be bringing 2 bottles. One in the front for fuel, and today I think it's just going to be a basic glucose, fructose and water mix. And one in the back with just some water, some plain water. 1 gram of carbohydrate needs 3 grams of water to be utilized and absorbed by the body. So this morning's training session was super cool. So the purpose of today's brick session was to get back to kind of simulating sort of race pace, both on the bike and on the run. This was done on route starting from here in Canggu and heading up to Pakung, which is basically 41 kilometers away, and it is basically all uphill. I went with Ricky's company, who's a badass vegan CrossFit athlete. Cycling was split into 2 parts, where the first part, around 1 hour and 45 minutes, it was really focusing on maintaining the race intensity factor, or target race intensity factor, whichever that may be. Intensity factor is a great metric. I've been using it a whole lot the last year, ever since I discovered it. So intensity factor is basically how hard your workout is compared to your threshold power. So compared to your FTP, how much you're outputting for 1 hour. So if you did intensity factor of 1, it would be your FTP, your max power for 1 hour. And today we simulated 70.3 race pace, which is an intensity factor of about 0.8. 0.8. That, and this is just a number that researching over the whole of the web basically came out as sort of the target you should have for a middle distance triathlon. So we did the first hour and 45 minutes with that target in mind, perfectly, steady power, the most steady we could get it. Then just coming down easy and on the flats on the way back, just trying to hit that 0.8 intensity factor. The ride total was around 80k, a little bit more. Great ride with Ricky, very productive. Now we're off to a little transition zone, super quick, and off for a little run. What I did was got back and we started going with the running section of the brick. So just a quick transition, put on my shoes, and what I was aiming for was just heart rate. So maintain heart rate underneath what my 70.3 heart rate is, which should be 167 for half marathon. I didn't really care about pace. What I did was focus on heart rate and training effect. So I was aiming to get the highest training effect as I could with the kilometers that I wanted to do. So today being the first brick session, it was a 7-kilometer run here in Canggu going off to Soam. And what I did was go when it was already hot. I've been researching this a lot, and heat training supposedly gives a bigger training effect for lower amount of kilometers, which in my book is a great thing because you can run less, tax your body less, but get an aerobic and anaerobic training effect that is much greater than the distance you are doing. And here in Bali, in Canggu, it's very easy because as soon as it is past like 8:30 or 9 in the morning, it gets super hot. And by super hot, I mean humid, and it is very, very easy for your heart rate to skyrocket to 160, 167. So yeah, today it was between 150 and 165, I think. Average heart rate was 155, I think. It felt kind of taxing, but manageable. So it was cool. I was focusing on good form, good cadence, and maintaining like good running technique as usual. And I'm really stoked on today's session. It was really good.
Oh, man, the heat is deadly. Absolutely deadly. Oh, it makes such a big difference if you head out at 7 a.m. or at 10, like massive difference, but it's all good.
And yeah, that's it. I'm really stoked. Went well. I was not expecting the run to go that well. It was very good to get back to the jelly legs feeling. After the session, I did just a couple of exercises basically, and then I did my favorite recovery tool right now, which is the cold plunge. Soham has a cold plunge, which is 13 degrees water, and it is absolutely freezing. But today, after such a hard session, well, at least for me it's a hard session, it felt so good, and I managed to get a new record in it. I usually just stay in there like 3-4 minutes. Today I did 10 minutes, no problem at all. Okay, so that was an awesome new record in the cold plunge. 10 full minutes with head underwater. Oh, it feels absolutely amazing. I love doing cold plunges, cold showers, you name it. I feel it's really like invigorating, and especially when you do, if you like doing hot and cold, like contrast therapy, always make sure to end on the cold, even just a tiny bit. If you do a warm shower, end with a little bit of cold, don't do the opposite. After researching a huge amount of time, it seems like that gives the max benefit. So yeah, great morning of dawn patrol, movement, so many things. It was absolutely awesome. Brina's pulling out the scooter. So lunch, we are off to a kind of under the radar spot that Brina found that is absolutely awesome. The cafe is called Green Spot in Echo Beach. Not many people know about it. We stayed in the hotel next to it, and we had breakfast there every morning, and it was absolutely amazing. The smoothie bowls were amazing. So let's go. So smoothie bowls, why do I love them so much? Because they are fresh, they're full of macronutrients from fruit, super simple to digest, so varied, so colorful, so vibrant, and I believe they're perfect both before and after the effort, even for recovery. Even just having some protein in them can make them like even more recovery focused, and it's basically like eating super healthy ice cream, which tastes delicious. So it's like a super win-win. I love them, I love them so much. I used to make them in Europe also, and when I get back I will make them even more. So let's dig into this one. This one is just basic dragon fruit, banana, strawberry, and some mango, I think. The truth is, I have a desk job for 40 hours a week. I sit at a desk and I edit videos. That is my job. I do not live to train. It is lucky if I get in 1 hour a day, maybe 2 hours in one day. Okay, so we are off back to the villa. This green spot, awesome spot for smoothie bowls. Now off to the villa to get some more work in. I hope you like this video, and I'm gonna put out more stuff like this in the future. So if you dig it, please subscribe to the channel and let me know if you want me to talk about anything. I'm down to make videos about whatever, so hit me down in the comments with suggestions and what you want to see, and I'll try and make a video about it. Peace out, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.